This conference will now be recorded.
Microphone and cameras on. Maybe no one else is logged in at the moment. We start, or I think we should start. Yes, 6:05. All right. So I've already taken attendance. So myself, Dan Hall, John Rendon, Don Yanuzzi. Yes, I'm gonna need help with that. James Walpole, Kent's not here. Rich Chevry's here. Roger's not here. Bill Neves is not here. Dan Casey is. Joe Johnson and Larry Brody are also here. So no one else is present. Gotta get approval of last meeting's minutes. I'll get a chance to look them over.
The only thing I saw was Kent was here. He wasn't listed.
Yeah, I did make that change.
See, I actually read them. That's it.
Yeah, huh?
That's good, right?
At least you read the first line.
I did make the change that
You did or you didn't?
I did, and I sent that to Judith, and I had her, and she was gonna send them out.
If not, I'll make the change and then
Okay.
you can swing by.
Yeah, I already did make that change. I don't see it here though. So we'll make sure that that's on there. Because I actually did make that change and sent that to her, so. I guess we'll make that, that's already been changed. I don't know why that's not here, so.
Motion to approve.
Okay. Get a second?
Second.
Take a vote to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. So then we got consent agenda. None. Open forum. Nothing. Financial reports.
So you guys have our October revenue tracking, this stands pretty close to what we did last year. This time last year, end of October, you see the numbers. We're right in the middle of docket renewal, so seasonal dockage deposits are due December 1st, so those are coming in. We still have 150, I think, or so outstanding payments to be made. So it's amazing how we have so many, and we got a week left or a week and a half left, but people somehow get them in. It's like every year we got
I was there yesterday.
late fees here, and then before you know it, people are. So, anyways, Michelle puts the thing out, and as a reminder, and it'll be dwindled down. But besides that, our visitor dockage remains pretty consistent. We've got a good number of winter termers. Again, both the commercial fleet from Chatham and recreational that are taking advantage of the winter terms. So I think it's going to be very similar to what we did last year. And that helps our revenues. So if there's any other questions? comparable to what some of the other mooring servicing agents have charged. So I'm presenting it to you to look for you guys to hopefully support. If not, that's something you guys can make a decision on, but ultimately it's something that's approved by the Board of Selectmen. So I'll write a memo and I'll present these applications in a agenda packet for them to review with my recommendation, and I want to be able to say in my recommendation that the Waterways has reviewed and either supports or doesn't support. So if there's any questions about what you see in that packet, please.
Was the Lower Cape Marine Services, that mainly because they would do all the harbors? I mean, they're the only ones that they would do, yeah.
So what they
Round
bid
Cove.
on is Round Cove, Pleasant Bay, and Herring River.
Okay,
And it just so happens AGL Mooring, who Chip Niehoff, you guys have heard, his company has in the past had those 3 fields as well.
okay,
So again, we have an application from Allen Harbor Marine for the mooring field in Allen Harbor. We have an application from Archboat Boatyard.
oh, so all 3 will cover everything you
So
need.
all 3 of these that are
Oh.
in front of you covers all our mooring field.
Yeah.
Within Harbor. And there are no competing applications.
Makes sense. So, any other questions? I mean, that kind of makes a clear cut there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
No one's competing, no other applications,
I mean, we did get another application,
but it was late.
past the deadline, so
So,
in my mind, I have to go with
right.
who met the bid requirement.
All right, so any other questions, any other concerns about? You want to make a motion to accept?
Accept all.
Second, anyone?
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you.
Do you want us to sign?
I don't think so. I just want to be able to say it went in front of the board and that you support it, and I'll do that in the.
Okay.
So,
All right, perfect. No old business? Nothing from the Board of Selectmen? No? And, I mean, just your monthly report, John, which,
yeah, you guys get my monthly report, so if there's any questions, let me know. We've got upcoming, probably not December, either in December or early January, we will be dredging Round Cove Channel this year. So we were supposed to do it last winter, and we didn't get our permit in time, so it's been pushed a year, but it's scheduled and we have our permits and we'll be doing that. It's usually a pretty small job, 4,000, 5,000 cubic yards. So we put the material over on Bay Road Beach and we put it over on kind of the barrier beach that really is owned by Wacquasit, but we put it there to beef up that spit, to protect that around. And then I kind of talked about our renewals coming up. It's permit time, so we have a schedule of, dockage going out and moorings going out, waterways, all that stuff. So that's going on, and then it's budget time. So I've submitted my capital budget. I had to brief the capital outlay committee this past week on projects that we have on our capital plan, and of course the operational budget is in process. So all that is happening now. It's budget season. Yeah.
Great.
Like that. Okay.
all right. Anything from Natural Resource Officer?
Got monthly report. I haven't submitted it yet. 4 copies. If anybody wants to take a copy or see, but let's go.
Oh.
I got you, Joe. We got some.
It's gone. It's gone, John.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Sound like my kids. Like, oh, look,
It's gone. Yeah. Did it.
It's already absorbed.
No food and drink, yeah.
The fuck?
Fortunately, it's not sugar.
Appreciate it.
Disappeared, John.
Huh? It disappeared. Well, just so good.
There's no sugar in it.
Sorry, Don.
That's
Didn't
all
mean to interrupt you.
I mean, the month was definitely busy. It was heavily focused on getting all the shellfish out of the laboratory. That was just kind of wrapping that up, and then getting close to winterizing everything. Submitted the bill of health and samples, Kennebec River Biosciences for all the shellfish. Everything came back healthy and clean. That gave us the okay to go ahead and seed the harbors and all shellfish management areas. So went ahead with that. The 2 seasonal staff members had their last day about mid-month, October. Very grateful and thankful for what they did throughout the season. It worked out really well, really dedicated. A couple projects that we worked on. Skinnequit Pond did their alum treatment, Solitude Lake Management. That was finished throughout the month. So now we're just kind of into the follow-up phase and just monitoring. So that'll continue for the next several months, associated with Solitude Lake Management. They're the ones that are hosting that and pulling samples and then just analyzing the results and coming up with a plan from there. So it worked out really well. Cold Brook Eco Restoration Project, right over here. It's been moving well. They're definitely focused, and it's a great project. It's been working pretty well with the Conservation Trust as well. They've been really focused and just on top of it. We have weekly meetings, so we've been every week kind of discussing stuff like site visits and such. So the progress is amazing.
Good.
Yeah, it's been good.
Any questions for the natural resource officer?
What's the results of the alum treatment so far? I mean, are they thinking it's doing what it's supposed to be doing?
There was a little bit of a residual kind of effect from it. There was this higher pH and such that just kind of got thrown off. So it's pretty common from what the history has shown for alum treatments. Just after it just blooms again, and then temperatures have dropped since, and then they just determine whether or not like a smaller treatment is necessary, and it is not at this time. So it's just naturally kind of taking time.
So they've got all their gear and equipment, everything's gone.
Everything's gone, everything's cleaned up. So yeah, no effects. It was really good. So, yeah, successful.
Anything else? Can't get any easier than that. No correspondence. Next meeting is December 20th. Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
So we need a primary first.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You guys enjoy it.
Keep quick.
Yeah.
Keep quick.
Right? November's already on. I mean, it's incredible how fast this month is gone. And of course, Christmas is gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
December's gonna